Okay, this next lesson is going to be long and it's going to be some work, but it's going to be worth it and we need to do it. So we're going to make this stat screen an upgrade screen here, and I just made a really basic one. And before we even start on this, we need to come to our character, and first off, come here, come up to your details, do hands, and we need to make sure all three of these are unchecked, because right now things are still buggy and where we can't use our grasping hands or our physics grasping hands. And I checked with the new version of Unreal version 5.4 and it's still fucking broken. Anyways, so make sure all three of those are unchecked, and then come down here and make sure you have these new variables. So they're all integers. So I added a level, exp, level next, and upgrade points. Now, after you get that, you need to come here and we need to create this widget. And the way I did it, I came to the VRE folder, level, and under this options menu, you're going to see this file and this file. And what I need you to do is to just duplicate those files. Now, after you duplicate those, you notice I have this one as just the default name. This new one I renamed to character, and in fact I need to do character, we're going to do W for widget, and this one I'm going to rename to character menu. Okay, so after you do that, you need to open your character menu, and under here where it says options widget, you need to come here under widget class and change it to your character widget that you just created. And that's all you need to do for that one. So open your character, let's ignore that for now, open your character widget, and it's going to look like the old one, which is fine. But what you can do is you can delete everything and just make stuff from scratch. So let me show you how to do some of this stuff. Starting here, to add text, all you do is come up to here where it says text, and then pop it in there, and it's going to pop it up here in this upper left hand corner each and every time. Whoops. And you should be able to grab it. What's going on here? I don't know why I put it in a weird spot. Let me try this again here. Go text and bring it to your canvas. There you go. And then I can grab it and move it anywhere I want to. So bring a bunch of these text blocks out, and you need one for level, do one for HP, magic points, mana regeneration, and this is up for upgrade points. So there's two parts to these. This is the name, and here where it says text, that's where it actually puts this part out. And you notice I have a little semicolon on the end there. And then each of our numbers, we need a separate text box for that one. So here I have it set as level, and then number, level number. Now, I want you to ignore the buttons for now and the progress bar. So come to your number, and you notice my text is grayed out, and I had this little function here. You're going to see this, a button that says bind. Click the bind button. And now we're going to bind that number to the level number on our character. So you're going to see just these two nodes. I need you to come out here, cast to your character, get the level number, and then just plug that number into here. You can just go like this. Pop. And then after you do that with that number, whoops, it's going to automatically put that value in there for you. And we're going to do the same thing with the hit points, but we're going to do a little bit more fancy with this. Actually, we'll go to the experience next, because that's done the experience. I did the experience, the hit points, and the mana points the same way. So watch this. So here's my experience one. We're going to get the experience, and we're going to get the next level, and we're going to append it. This is an append string, or not, actually it's append text. So anyways, so first we have to take this number here, and we just plug that one in there, plug that one in there, and then I just have a slash. So this is going to put this number first, then a slash, then this number, and then we're going to convert this to that. And then we're going to do that again. Whoops, I keep going there. We're going to keep doing that for the hit points. But this one's a little bit different. This one uses a float. So we have to truncate that, which gets rid of the decimal. Then we can append that. And then here. Then we do the same with the mana. That needs to be truncated. Then with this one, that's just a straight number. And same with the upgrade points. Just a straight number. And I think I did this one too. This is our money. That's a straight number, nice and easy. Now, after we have all of that set, we can come to here and you see this thing that says progress bar, you just grab that here and again put it on your canvas, and then you can grab your progress bar and get it set up. So right now this bar is set to 0, and this does a number between 0 and 1 to fill up. 0 is all the way down, 1 is all the way up. Now, I kind of put it in half just to show for default, and then here is where you pick your color. Okay? Now, to bind this one, let me show you this one. Same as before, but we're going to divide our experience by the next experience, and that's going to give us our decimal number that we're going to return. And so that will automatically fill this progress bar based on how much your experience. And if you want to, you can do the same thing with your hit points and your mana points. In fact, heck, let's do that. Let me just show you that. Now, how do I get it so that this text is above the progress bar? In order to do that, what you have to do is come over here, select all of your text boxes, and then under Z order, I have it set to 1. And then when you do that, that's going to move your text above that progress bar. Now, by default, you can't change the background color of this gray. That's going to be gray no matter what. And I don't think the white is very visible on the gray, so I kind of changed it to black. But let's set this up. You can, whoops, that's the wrong one. I'm trying to select the frickin' progress bar. Here's my other progress bar. Uh-oh. Anyways, I'm trying to reshape this here so I can make another progress bar for my hit points, and then I will bind it. And I'm going to come to this one and kind of borrow this and that. And I need to put that up there, put that up there, and that there. And what am I dividing? See, I'm doing the health, right? Yeah. So we do the health. And the health max. And that should be it. Oops, keep going back there. So now I can say that, just ignore my buttons for now. Let me just show you this. Now I already have some values that I set up in my character. Okay, this should be fixed now. Okay, now I can frickin' show you this. Okay. So now let me come here. So now we press our button, and let me show you this. It shows me a level at 1. I said that I have 3 experience. The next level is out of 100. I have 100 out of 100 hit points, 100 out of 100 mana points. My mana rate is 1, and I have 5 upgrade points and no money. So let's get some money. We got our chests that we already made. And it automatically updates it in the menu. More money, more money, more money. Oh, I must have missed this one. Ding. Okay, we're almost done with this part. So, all we have left is the buttons. So let's go back to this part. Now, we need to go to the event graph. Actually, I haven't shown you how to make the buttons yet. So first grab a button. Just pull it out, put it on the canvas. And then you can move your button you can size it up here. I made mine smaller. And then to add a text to it, you grab text and you place it right on the button. And then you can select that text, and in my text block I just put a plus, and then you can there you go. Do something like that. And then here is where you can color your button. And then you can have a different color when it is selected or hovered over. And then a different button when you actually press the button. But I don't want that button. So I made these 3 buttons. And after you make your buttons, you come to the graph. And over here where it says button, you're going to have your buttons here. Ooh. And then you click on the button that says on clicked. Boom. And that will make your on clicked function. And so all 3 of these buttons use this first same part. It's going to go to your character. It's going to check to make sure that you have at least 1 upgrade point. If you do, it's going to automatically subtract 1 point. And then if you click on the hit points button, it's going to add 10 points to your health max. And then after it does that, it will refill your health to the maximum. and then it will update the stats. And then the same thing with the mana, except it will add 10 to the mana max and upgrade the stats. And then this one, we don't need to view it, so we don't need the stats, and I only update it by 1 point. This is my mana regeneration rate, so this will go from 1 point a second to 2 points per second. So you can really get pretty powerful with that quick. That might be too big. This might change later, but for now this is 1 upgrade point, a full second faster. Wow. Okay. That might be fine too. So now that we have all this together, let me show you the upgrade system. So, as before, I currently have 5 upgrade points. So now, I'm going to upgrade my hit points 1 point. Actually 2 points. Notice it's been updated on my hand display. I'll do that one twice, and then I'll do this one once. There you go, and there's all my upgrade points. I spent all my points, and now I can't upgrade anymore. But with this system that we have at the moment, we also can't be like, oops, we don't want to. So what you could do is you could create another button that takes away. And so it would do a minus hit points, minus that. And then just make sure to cap it so that they can't go under 100. So that's gonna be it for this part of the video. I will see you in the next one.